If y'all see this little thing popping up, that's my wife's head right there. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is April of Awunli Me, a housewife in California. If you're a subby, hey YouTube bestie. So today, hopefully you guys watched the intro video that I put out last week. Today we're going to be talking about a subject that is pretty near and dear to my heart and is very important to my community, the Black community. We're going to be talking about colorism. Before I jump into what I have to say, I do want to let you guys know that this is a collab video. I have Dee, Jessica, Jess, as well as Stephanie doing this with me, and they will be sharing their truths, their feelings, the history, you know, putting their spin on it, and their videos will be linked below in the description box, and I will be tagging them in the comments. So please head over to their channels, check out their content, and definitely check out this video. I can't wait to watch it, so be on the lookout for that. So as I said, it's my personal opinion that colorism is the little cousin of racism. The intent to hurt is there, just like it is in racism. The ignorance is there, just like it is in racism. And the effects, the long-lasting effects that racism has on people, same can be said of colorism. So the first time I was ever called the N-word or tar baby, porch monkey, midnight, things like that, I can remember they were always from someone that wasn't the same ethnicity as me. And I was brought up in a household that prepared me for that. My grandfather had problems with the Klan in Louisiana, so he is very pro-black, was very pro-black. He raised his children that way, and in return I was raised that way. So it was always in the back of my head that I'm probably going to be subject to that. I'm probably going to be called these names. They prepared me for that. What was a big surprise for me was when that same kind of hatred based upon a color, in this case a darker color than my counterparties, I wasn't prepared for that type of teasing or ridicule or bullying, which is what it was. I've never said that before, but that's pretty much what it was. Being young and being talked to and set down like XYZ, this might happen to you. There's a big chance that somebody, you know, white or this or that is going to call you these names or make you feel like this. It's not like you're ever okay with that, but like I said, I was prepared for that. When you get surrounded by like 4 or 5, you know, other little black girls, and you know, they pull your hair because, you know, your hair can't be that long because you're dark. Darks don't have long hair like that. Like, they literally called me darks. That's how they referred to me. And my hair couldn't be long and it couldn't be thick because, you know, dark girls only have short nappy hair, is what I was told at school. My hair is not that long now. When I was younger, my mom and auntie took care of my hair and knew what they were doing, so my hair was pretty much almost down to my elbow. I don't know what I'm doing, which is why my hair is this short now, but yeah, I couldn't have long hair. I remember someone telling my mom I'm so well behaved for a dark-skinned child, and I remember my mom almost like choking the lady that said that. I've been told throughout my whole life that I'm pretty for a dark-skinned girl, which is probably the biggest backhanded compliment anyone could ever give me. I've been told I'm well-spoken for a dark-skinned girl. Just and all of this stuff was told to me by other black people, or said about me by other black people. I want to make that point. I say that to say that when you're fed stuff, when you're told stuff as a young child, and it's sometimes said to you by other adults, you tend to believe it. It's a whole different type of hurt when it comes from your own people. Like I said, I was prepared for everyone else to do these things or to say these things. It's a whole different hurt when it comes from within, if that makes sense. everything that's been popping off lately in regards to unity and black unity and melanin unity is what I call it. I'm all for it, and I want it, and we need it. However, I don't think that will ever honestly be accomplished if we don't talk about things within our community that divide us. This is a big division in our community. If you don't think that, you're naive or you're lying. I don't think that it's just us that drives this. When I say us, black people, I don't think that it's us that nails it home all the time. I think media, social media, magazines, TV play a very big role in how we feel about ourselves and how we view ourselves. You will rarely see a dark-skinned complexion woman in a lead role and she's not the sassy friend, or she's not overly aggressive, or she's not angry. When I was probably in junior high and high school, the big things that I saw on TV as far as black women were video girls and video vixens, and it was always the same type of girl. It was always light skin, long hair, you know, thinner nose. She didn't look like me at all. She was black, but she didn't look like me. And it plants a seed, I think, when you are small and the only image you see on TV of a black woman is someone lighter than you, someone's body shape is not like you, someone's hair who's not like you. You kind of start to think there's something wrong with you, or you're not good enough or pretty enough, or that image is better than you, is what I'm trying to say. Not speaking for everyone, I'm speaking for myself. That's how I used to feel when I was younger. Even though I had my mom reinforcing me how pretty I was and my aunties and all of that, internally, that's what I was dealing with. And to have it kind of reinforced when I was at school by people saying backhanded compliments like you're so whatever for dark skin, it just reinforced what I was already feeling. So colorism played a big role in my life growing up. I don't want to come across as being preachy. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm not looking for anyone to, you know, say woe is me. But it is traumatic and it does affect you. And it did affect me because when I grew up, I had preconceived notions about light-skinned women. That's me being honest and that's me being real. And I've said stuff that falls in line with colorism. I played into it. I didn't know this woman or this young lady, but because she was lighter complexion, I thought things about her, negative things about her, just based upon her complexion. And maybe she was thinking the same thing about me because of my complexion. There's all kind of stereotypes about light-skinned women and dark-skinned women that are just beyond stupid. And I think that a lot of us do or have in some point in our life played into it. Both sides. There shouldn't be two different sides. We're all actually on the same side because we're all actually black. But we all play into it. I'm being real honest and saying that I have played into it. That's one of my shortcomings, and I'm trying really hard to change that. I don't think anything's going to change again until all of us have this conversation. All of us tell our truths. All of us tell, you know, how this has affected us, and we can squash it and move past it and move on and have real unity. Because I honestly feel like what we have is only surface deep, if that makes sense. Like, it's not, it needs to be 100% unity across the board. I feel like in the media, now that it is being addressed in some way, shape, or form, it's kind of one-sided because it's often the narrative of the poor dark-skinned girl, she's been getting bullied, she's been getting, you know, and that's true for a lot of people. It's true for me. However, I think that we as brown-skinned, dark-skinned women have to be honest and say that we've also done that. We've also had preconceived notions. We've also said some mean things, and I'm willing to admit that. It's not just one-sided. I think everyone's to blame, to be perfectly honest. As women, as black women, we have a lot of different, I want to say, things thrown at us daily, from every which way or form. So it makes no sense to me why we are not united. It makes no sense to me why we don't uplift each other, why we don't compliment each other, why we don't root for one another, when everyone else, I feel like, is plotting on our downfall. And it's very hurtful, and this is the best time to just talk about it, bring everything to the table, bring all your feelings to the table, and address it so we can move past it. Because without moving past it, like I said, it's only surface deep, and this will only last for a season, how it often does. We get on something, everything seems all good, we really don't dive deep into what's going on or what has going on, and then a couple months down the road, it's back to the status quo. So I think I'm gonna make this kind of a series and bring in some queens, maybe some kings, to talk about it. Maybe not just colorism, but other issues that are going on within our community. So I just wanted to talk about it. I'm excited to see the other girls' videos and what they have to say and their experiences and what they've been through. This is going to become, I think I just made my decision, this is going to become a regular topic on this channel. So if you like content like this, as well as my other housewife related content, go ahead and hit that subscription button and become one of my YouTube besties. Until then, guys, bye.